Hey guys, welcome back to another Gran Turismo episode here on Affinity Racing, where we'll keep this intro rather short because I've got a lot of these to record because we've got a video going out pretty much every day this week, so make sure you stay tuned for all of those. But in this one, very simply, this driver for some reason was not happy with my overtake. Starting from the back firstly, in the Aston Martin secondly, this Aston Martin in our British Heart Foundation Championship has been mega. I would go as far as saying dominant car. But the private lobby balance of power versus some of the daily races BOP is slightly different. So how will this car fare up against the rest of the group? We've got most people in the Genesis. Either the Genesis or that car right in front, the Renault, who brakes way earlier than I could have ever imagined. He wasn't even in the right postcode before he pressed the brakes there. Right, well, we get that one then, nice and easy. If the rest would like to do the same and wave us through, that would be tremendous. Right, a couple of people going in very early. Let's just remind me, brake balance all the way to the rear to look after the tyre wear. Right, do we also go in early and try and get ourselves a bit of clear space, a bit of clear running? Or do we try and fight through the pack, not knowing exactly what our tyre wear is going to look like on this car until we're a few laps in? We've got a bit of traffic here already. Which is going to start making things a little bit difficult. What do we think? Should we come into the pits end of this lap and try and have some clear air and just go for an almighty undercut? I might be voting that. Look at the traffic that we got in front. They're 2x2. Yeah, John saying box. I agree. Absolutely go for a sneaky move to the inside there to try and get past Bob. He's still on the inside though. We're going to try and hang it around the outside. We hold on to it. That was a good move, that. Let's be fair. That was a very nice move. Right, and as far as pit entry goes, probably not the best, not the worst. Early pit, clear track, that's what we're hoping for. Now we've got these guys in front of us here. "14 seconds is the gap to the leader. .4 to these guys in front. Each one of them will think, damn, I thought I was the only one going to go for an early stop, and now we've ended up three of us at the back of the pack all scrapping, so that hasn't really worked out for them. How have I only used 1% fuel? That can't be right. That cannot be right. 99% fuel. We're literally not burning fuel at all in this car. We're in an Aston Martin. This thing is not does not favour miles per gallon. We're at a slight disadvantage here in that everybody else is managing to get a slightly lighter car as the race goes on. Ours is staying as it is. Look at that. We're still on 71 laps of fuel. I don't think that has dropped down at all. It was at 71.5 the last time I looked 2 laps ago. So everybody else is now managing to get away and start to be a bit quicker. I feel that this is down to just the fuel just not moving at all. Yeah, John saying the race should come to us. I felt like it. I don't know, we've only made a couple of positions, and I presume that's people that have binned it and then gone into the pits, or binned it on the way into the pits potentially, but either way, lost time somewhere. Yeah, I was going to say, it feels like I thought the race would have been with me a little bit more, although we are about to catch up to P9 here, so it's certainly getting there, but I suppose all of the carnage for us and nearly ending up on the podium did come from the very, very last lap. Oh! Keep your foot in it. Go! Right, losing time now behind these three. This is why we pitted early in the first case, was to get out of the way of traffic. And of course, as it would happen, we've ended up in a load more traffic, probably costing us just as much, if not more time. Lyle's just been pushed off there. Look how much we're having to lift and take it easy. We've lost a second of race time now. He's run wide, so we're going to keep it planted and push through. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're on the outside. Got no choice but to try and go for that. Oh! Everyone's getting hit. Oh, and I've been wiped out. I've been wiped out there. I'll be honest with you, I can understand why the Spaniard's done that. But we just did watch him do pretty much the same thing to Lyle earlier in the race. Right, this is where it gets interesting, because then it all sort of like converges at the last lap, where the crossover of all of the different strategies all come together. So the last lap of a race at Brands Hatch is where it's most interesting. For us, sadly, we're not involved in much of it though. Lyle's had an absolute nightmare of it. Dirty Driver's pushing him off there as well. Oh! And sideways as we go through. Oh, we just made that one stick. That would be so much more exciting if it wasn't for P11. Serious move. Absolutely. I agree with that, John. Wowza. Well, we just about made that one stick. No, I didn't bin it, John. We got binned off, though. We're going to review it now. Right, we're going to review this one because I thought my overtake on the Spaniard was fair enough. Definitely aggressive, but fair enough. But he clearly disagreed. Right, so Lyle's got through. We're then on the outside, which we struggle to... Right, so we go to the outside there. He closes the door on that one, which is fair enough. We then go for the move here. I'm not sure, you know. Let's just start by saying that I posted a couple of YouTube shorts like this, where I was saying I thought I got the move done cleanly and clearly, and even John disagreed and was like, no, you were at fault of that. And then I got berated in the comments, everybody going, definitely your fault, why would you try and do that? Da-da-da. So I want to make sure we get this one right. So we go for the move here. At the point we make contact, so this is not the apex. This is not the apex. At the time we make contact, that time, I was further alongside in this incident as I was further here than I was on one before where I got berated. And this is the thing that needs sort of clarified sometimes in motorsport. We normally measure if you're alongside by the time you hit the apex. However, the apex is here, and we're heading into the racing line to hit that apex. And so he's turned in. We are there. We've braked later than him, so he's already started turning. We've tried to brake later and go to the inside. I think that move is risky, aggressive, but fair enough. But as we see here, the Spaniard does not think so. What do you reckon? Comments, please. And then because it was the highlight of the race, and then the overtake of the race is this here. Will it cut to the angle I think it will do? Oh, look at that drift! Grandad would give you a drive-through of the race for me, that one. Here's the offboard to the inside as late as we dare. And we drift our way through to hold on to that one. And we hold on to it with an armful of opposite lock. That was a good move, let's be fair.